It's a monster package. Hello and welcome to My Man the Maker. Mrs. Maker has ordered a ton of stuff. It's a monster package. We're talking 25 pounds of package. So this is because of the big hang-up in China from the coronavirus and Chinese New Year back to back. We have been ordering from Taobao, and that stuff just kept piling up and piling up and piling up. So they ended up sending us a humongous bag of stuff. I'm just going to turn this thing around. It weighs a ton, and it's big. There. Okay. I want to recycle this sack as a garbage bag, so I don't want to cut the bottom out. I don't know what's in here because they just ship whatever they had. So let's figure out what's in here. So I'll do what I always do. I will tell you what each item is, what project it's for, and how it's going to accelerate that project forward to completion. I installed a dishwasher and cleaned up some plumbing problems. And the focus right now is the kitchen. Mrs. Maker likes a nicely organized kitchen. And I like it when she has a nicely organized kitchen because then she cooks me delicious food, which I very much appreciate. And I want to keep her happy. So I'm pretty convinced that there's going to be kitchen items in here because we want to further set up this kitchen, which is coming together fairly nicely. So let's see what's in here. Without any further ado, just cut away this tape. Once again, this is an SF package from Shenzhen, China. They have started to resume deliveries now. So for those of you who are really worried about China's the pandemic emanating from China, what I can tell you is that according to the way the Chinese are operating, this thing is on the wane. Now that they've taken some measures in terms of controlling the spread of the coronavirus emanating from Hebei province. But we'll see how that turns out over time, because the story is certainly not over yet. But it looks to me like China's doing the right thing. They certainly have been restricting the travel of those people at the epicenter. Okay, so inside this sack we have more packages. So what I'm going to do is take the sack off the table, now that I've got it open, and introduce each item individually. That's in there. So let's just pull out what we can. Some of these boxes are squished beyond squished. 2, 3, oh, this is heavy. 3, 4. How many more we got here? Oh, we got a bunch more. Okay, sack goes down. 5. Whoa, this is a heavy box. 6. 7. Okay, so there are 7 items. Let's start with this one and see what's in there. Just going to make sure that the SF bag is dealt with. It's tape hanging off of it everywhere. Okay, that solves that problem. Okay, let's deal with this one. Little tiny box. Let's see if we can take the side out. Styrofoam. And a little bag inside. And that looks to be it. So what is in this? Ah, okay. I think we have capacitors in here. Yeah, okay. So here's 6 capacitors. These capacitors are for the... Oh, let me get them on frame here. These capacitors are for the wine cooler project that I'm calling Wino. And I noticed that when I was troubleshooting that board, that the capacitors looked a little old. Now, that did not turn out to be the problem with Wino. I think the problem with Wino is a bad Schottky transistor. And I've also purchased replacement Schottky transistors, which I will show you. Here's the transistors for the Wino project. So I only need 2 capacitors, but they're so inexpensive compared to the shipping. I only need 1 transistor. So what I did was I just ended up buying a bunch of extras, and maybe they'll be implicated in a future project. So that's that shipment. That box is capacitors and the transistor to repair the power board that fits inside of Wino. There's the board. So the problem components on this board are all located on the high energy end. 1 capacitor goes here, 1 capacitor goes there, and the transistor goes there. So I'll be able to make this board level repair now that I have all the parts. So those should all go together in a little box. So I can do that work. It'll take maybe 10 minutes to do all that. But it took quite a while for the goods to show up, mostly because of the coronavirus slowing down logistics. So that's great. I'll be able to have a wine cooler soon. The next package is this package. So let's see what's in there. Oh, it's very well packaged. Indeed. All right, so we have a blue plastic sleeve that seems to hold a threesome of something inside. Let's have a look. Oh, looks like I might need to cut this too. There we go. So what do we have in here? We have okay, 3 brand new remote controls for our air conditioners. The air conditioning remote controls that came with 6B don't work, and they're burned out. So I purchased 3 brand new ones. So we have functioning air conditioners, and very pleased to have received them. They were super inexpensive, so I just replaced them all. So what's next? Here's another box. Let's see what's in there. have halogen light bulbs, but they're not halogen, they're LED. They're to replace the halogens that are in the track lighting in 6B, which is the height of 1980s fashion. So instead of replacing the track lights, what we decided to do was to replace the bulbs with something that's perhaps a little more efficient in terms of power to light, and also less hot. So let's see, are they all the same type? That one's got a diffuser. Oh, upside down. Let's open the other side. Yeah, they're all the same. With this kind of diffuser, I figured I'd get a light that spreads a little bit. So looking forward to putting those in action. And what they're for is to just generally improve the light quality. I think I might actually install more track to give us even more light, so that when we've got 2 lighting circuits in the living area, and I'm thinking that I could probably double up on the track by making it like a cross, and then I would be able to really have an adequate amount of lighting, including enough lighting to do these videos coming in from the top. And that would be nice, because currently there's only one spotlight focused right about there. And wouldn't it be nice to have 4 focused right about there? So we got some lights. That's good.
I hope you liked this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, giving me a like, and leaving me a comment. I really enjoy making these videos, and I want to know from you how I can make them better. The whole point of these videos is to demonstrate that if I can do something, you can do it too. Well, that's it for now. So long, and remember, keep making.